23 ABC Sports. In life, many people don't get second chances, but for Kylie Fahey, her life has been all about making the most of what life has given her, both on and off the softball diamond.
It's just hard to think like that I wasn't supposed to play sports because that's all I've known my whole life is softball. Like, softball is my life.
When Kylie steps on a softball field, you could tell right away she's a competitor. Besides a scar on her stomach, no one would ever know that she's been a fighter her whole life.
The doctors knew something was wrong. She wasn't breathing. She was all purple.
Kylie was born 6 weeks early with a diaphragmatic hernia, leaving a hole in her lungs.
Everyone said it was a very severe condition, really rare, and it's like a 99% fatality rate.
And if she were to survive, she likely wouldn't be able to play sports. She did both.
My dad doesn't really like cry or anything, so seeing him get emotional just like makes my heart hurt and it makes me want to cry.
God definitely came down, put her hand on her, and looked over for sure.
One of the many doctors the Fahey family has to thank for having a hand in that miracle is Dr. Patel.
We see some of the children come back to our clinics for about 3 years, but then we don't see them afterwards. But it's always a lot of fun to see the patients again after so many years.
The two reunited for the first time this month since Kylie left the hospital.
Hi.
Hello, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Simple greeting, but a connection that means so much more.
I wasn't supposed to survive, so being able to meet someone that played a part in basically saving me was very cool.
There are always patients who we cannot explain why they do better than everybody else.
She has been surprising people throughout her whole life.
I would never have predicted that she would have enough lung capacity to compete at this level.
Would have never thought back then that she'd be doing this. Just no way. She's done really well.
And it's easy for Kylie because she's not thinking about any of it.
I step on this field and I forget everything. Like, this is my safe haven.
After a record year at Bakersfield College, leading the state in total strikeouts with 289, she's looking to do more in her second year.
So I didn't realize how good I was going to do last year, and so this year my expectations are just to do as good or even better than I did last year.
More like a second chance.
Last year, like, I just fell in love with the sport all over again. Like, I realized how much softball meant to me.
Which seems to be a thing for this softball player, making sure that every moment counts in and out of the circle.
You can't take things for granted. Like, you have to live your life and whatever happens, happens.
Now with a new fan in the stands.
Yeah, I'll pay some more attention to them.